Hello!
Hi!
Hi, welcome to another Friend and Ally video.
Forgive me if I don't look at you, I'm driving.
He is keeping us safe on the road. We are headed to the Goblin Gobble, a 700-point tournament, 5 games, and it's a 100-point Smeagol tournament.
Yeah!
So we are on our way there. We are getting there a little early because Ben has some boards for the tournament to set up. So
They're in the back.
And we are just kind of speculating on what could happen. We know our first round opponents. We know our armies. There's already been some rule discussion going on leading up to the tournament. So lots of gears turning right now. How are you feeling going into it?
I told you this earlier in the car, but I feel like there's just a base level nervousness I have for tournaments.
Yeah.
And not like unreasonably so, but there's always the nervousness of like going against someone you don't know or going against like an army you're not really sure about.
Yeah.
Like, and you want to do well, obviously. Right. So it's like, but I don't feel crazy nervous. I'm excited mostly because I love tournaments. But yeah. Well, how are you feeling?
Nice. I'm the same. I had terrible sleep last night because I was so excited and I was thinking about like, if there's a Moomac, I could do this. if it's this scenario, I have to go for this. Or if it's this pool, I need to veto this and this.
Yeah.
So lots of excitement.
Do you want to talk through our list?
Oh yeah. So I can start with mine.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So I am running Plain Jane Isengard. I've got 2 warbands. I've got Saruman on horse with 5 berserkers, 6 pikes, 5 Uruk-hai warriors, and 1 banner with pike. And then I'm running Lurtz with 4 crossbows, 4 berserkers, 2 warriors, Uruk-hai warriors, 4 pikes, and that's that warband. And then I've got Grima on horse. Right before I already decided this before he got legacied, but this will be my one and final use of Grima on horse.
Yeah.
For the tournament.
Not the last time we'll see Grima, but
no, of course not.
Is done, so.
Yeah, unless he gets super nerfed.
Oh yeah, I doubt it.
Imagine they buff him.
Oh god.
Can you imagine? 12 inches.
He needs to stay like exactly the same without a horse.
I think they could make it more expensive. Anyway, I'm derailing, but anyway, that's my list. Ben, what are you running?
I'm doing the Battle of Fornost Legendary Legion from the Rise of Angmar book. My first warband is Glorfindel on horse with 6 Rivendell warriors with shield, 6 with shield and spear, 1 with shield, spear, and banner. Second warband is Arnor with 8 Knights of Minas Tirith, and then my last warband is Círdan with 3 Rivendell warriors with shield and 3 Rangers of Arnor. So I only have 3 bows in this whole list, and they're strength 2 bows, so could be better. But honestly, it's just for the idea of helping with shooting pressure, like controlling the board. But realistically, why this actually happened is because I wanted Círdan in my list for support magic.
His magic is really good.
It's really great. It helps his like aura of command and the aura of dismay.
Yep.
Both of those are super good for helping with armies like that are full of terror or evil armies that have low courage. Because then, even if I don't have priority, I can dictate a lot of the combats and movement.
Which is perfect against the 2 Angmar lists that are at the tournament.
Real, yeah.
They'll be a strong counter.
Yeah, they released all of the lists, not who has them, but all of the lists that are in the tournament.
Yeah.
Weirdly, very few elves.
Yeah, there are
tournament.
Two armies, because there are 2 Battle of Fornost Legendary Legions that are playing, and Ben's one of them.
Yeah.
And then other than that, random appearances of Legolas and other elf heroes in army lists. Yeah. So not many elves. 3 Isengards, 3 plain Isengards. So I'm pretty vanilla. I think the only other list that appears 3 times is Arnor, which is crazy that there are 3 Arnor lists.
Yeah, people are really loving the like army of Arnor.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That came from the same book.
Yeah. So those are our lists. And I think goal-wise, I'd like to win 3 games out of 5. That would be nice.
Yeah. My goal is 2. I won. I think I won 2 games at the last tournament I was at, and I think I'd like to match that. But honestly, I'm always shooting for best pin and best score. So
Nice. I would love a podium spot.
yeah, that's fair.
I don't think I'm gonna get best painted because they're not. They're not the best painted, so that's easy.
Yeah.
And pretty nice. I don't know, but that's not nice. So we'll see. Although I am bribing the people I'm playing with. I haven't told you this. This is breaking news.
Oh, okay.
But I'm giving everyone I'm playing with a Baron of Dice Isengard dice. The one with the like tower on it.
Oh my
So
God.
everybody gets a little something for playing with me.
That's
So
so
maybe I can bribe everyone to give me best sport. If I get it, and this video comes out and people see it, know that I really did just want to like do a little nice thing. But also, it doesn't hurt to grease wheels.
Nope, it's just not.
Yeah. So, I didn't tell you this. I asked I know who my first round. We know who our first round opponents are. My first round opponent, Sam, just got married. So I asked him what sets of Baron of Dice sets he already had, and he was like, at first he interpreted it as if I was asking him to give like raffle prizes. He was like, "Oh, I've got some extras. I can bring those." I was like, "No. What do you have that you use and you like?" He's like, "Oh, these are the ones I use." So I'm gonna give him one of my dice sets that I got.
That's cool.
It's like a wedding, like it's a small wedding.
Yeah,
but
sure.
like
That's not really nice. Apparently they like their wedding is like Lord of the Rings themed.
Yeah.
So I think that's a perfect gift.
that's what I'm saying. And then he'll also get one of the Isengard dice.
Funny, I'm also bringing some other gifts.
Really?
Yeah, because someone in our community, Will Robinson, his birthday was like a week ago.
Oh.
And I 3D printed him some Huskarl proxies.
Oh, that's nice.
Even though they're also going for legacies. But
That's so funny.
But doesn't mean he won't use them.
That's true. Hey, I mean that's good. Karn Doom proxy.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
They would be good for Card Doom too.
Yeah.
But
that's really nice.
Yeah.
So little did we each know we were bringing people gifts today, but that's funny. But yeah, that's our list. That's our plan. That's our goal. And I also am really excited to see how people react to my Im and Hen board that Ben printed the terrain piece for me, and I painted it up a couple weekends ago for this. So hoping that people like that.
yeah, pretty much the same for me for my boards because I've got a free board that I'm really proud of.
It looks so good.
I've got
It's huge.
an Aspergor Throne Consecrations board that I've had in other tournaments, and I think it's pretty good. And then I very last minute threw together Rohan board from like the Saxonia set from Consecrations, and actually flocked the Pharaohs. from
Oh,
last
good.
minute.
Nice.
So, we'll see how that goes. But that one is like as a backup if people who said they're bringing terrain build.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, well, I'll try to take a video of all the boards when they're set up, and so you can see those because I think people obviously do those. And we'll try to film as much as we can. Maybe at bare minimum, we'll give an update at the end of today.
Yeah.
We'll try to give some updates.
I will say that if we end up being top table,
We will not see that game.
I was gonna say we definitely will. I was gonna say, bro, I'll record the whole thing. I can record it.
I'm just kidding. No,
That would be so funny.
We'll record it.
For a top table game?
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, that'd be nuts at the end.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
Unlikely, based on the lists. But we're gonna do our best. Maybe I'll go against all no magic, no impact hit lists the
Maybe.
whole
That would
tournament.
be great.
That would be honestly broken.
That would be kind of
That would be insane. All right, but we'll give you recaps as we go through games. So hope you enjoy. do. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
Ultimate lesson of the day, Ian.
Arnor, hard. Hard to play against. Hardor, good. Arnor, real hard to fight.
Arnor, so scary somehow.
There's just
a
so
bunch
many of them. Dude, if they were fight 3, it'd be fine. But they're all fight 4. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. All right.
So,
walk me through your day. Well, maybe we each say how our game 1 was, and then we do our game 2, and then we do our game 3.
That works for me.
All right. We're doing it live.
We always do.
We always do.
Okay, I'll walk you through my game 1. I played against Philip, who had pure fiefdoms. It was Imrahill, Forlong, and Dunahir. And he kind of had all of the, mismatched fiefdoms spread out throughout his warbands. We played Storm the Camp, which was fine in theory. My strategy was I was going to go attack him head on with my elves, but try to take my cav with Kierden, because he had a lot of bows, over around the side to get to his camp, but he had the numbers on me, and it was kind of rough. He ended up quartering me pretty faster than I meant or wanted him to, and my Ministerial flank also died more than I meant for it to. So I feel like my strategy was okay for the first one, but it was poor application, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, I'll say this for all my games, Rivendell Elves being strength 3 is tough.
Yeah.
Basically having to roll 6s all day to wound has been my killer, because I've been winning fights, but I just am not killing.
Yeah.
But the first game I lost, it ended up being a 12-1 because I got a wound on Imrahill.
Okay.
Goblin Gobble.
Okay.
But
you said you rolled all 3 fate, and then
yeah, he Imrahill, literally, I only got 1 wound on him with Glorfindel. And he burned all his fate. He did not pass a single fate. It was actually crazy that he hit me.
wow.
But he was rolling really well. He also played well, don't get me wrong. It was a good game, good guy. Just rough matchup.
Yeah, it's tough.
Your game 1.
My game 1 was against Sam Starrett, who is super nice, amazing guy. He's so sweet. I was talking with him. I was like, hey man, so if you get one of the podium spots, what prize would you get if you looked at him? He's like, I don't know, but whatever it was, I'd probably just give it back at a later tournament as part of the prizes for the prize pool. I was like, oh my god. So I felt okay. So that was really nice. But then so he was playing the Grey Company, which just consisted of Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Eladon, Elrohir, Halbarad with the Arwen-aided Star Banner, and a Ranger. So 7 models. And my dumbass, because he didn't want to do a reconnoiter, of course.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, well, I'll have way more models, so I should just storm the camp. And I was like, afterward, I was like, why the hell didn't I do fucking Divide and Conquer?
Yeah.
Because
we're doing the veto system, so we roll the pool in the match play guide and we veto.
Yeah.
So
my dumbass did storm the camp. You're going to hear my dumbass a lot in my recaps. But basically, I get over there and it's a blender and he murders me. But on the last turn, after I've been broken, Saruman auto passes his desk, goes, saves Grima, who's over there just draining. I drained all of his might. All of his heroes lost all of their might because of Grima. Mm-hmm. And he had no magic, so we couldn't get rid of him. And then I commanded the only model who could have made it back to his camp, Aragorn, away. And then I sent Grima into the camp to take the camp. And then I had 9 models I needed to quarter at 8, and my 1 crossbowman failed discourage check, allowing me to quarter, and that was the end of the game. So I got a minor victory because I was broken, and I only killed his ranger. He would have tabled me if the game was allowed to continue past quartering. So it was a Pyrrhic victory. It was a minor victory for sure. And then I felt so bad winning because he was like, oh, I just donate the prize I would win if I didn't. I was like, why did I win? I didn't even deserve this. So Grima was my crux for being able to win that game for sure.
Grima on a horse specifically.
Grima on a horse specifically because he had 10 inches to get there. That's right. All right. So that is game 1.
Game 2, I went against Aaron, who's also in our community, like our Georgia community. He has Iron Hills, so it was Dane with a ballista, Mirren and Jar, and just a smattering of dwarves. He had like 6-ish crossbows, I don't remember exactly, but we played Breakthrough. I don't remember what I moved to and stuff, but we ended up playing Breakthrough. We put his ballista down, we put all our units down, and then it was, he basically stood still on his objective, and I moved forward, and it was a slog. Like, it was just constant fights, like, just a straight line of them. Earnor was able to kill Dane's boar, which I'm glad that I tried to do because I only rolled like 5s when I needed 6s for Dane. So I killed the boar, both wounds in one turn. At some point we both ended up without might, and it was starting to look like he was breaking, not doing particularly well. I was rolling particularly well in this game. And then Glorfindel ended up, Earnor died, and then Glorfindel started taking over the fight against Dane. And we were out of might, and Glorfindel has a higher fight value. So, second to last turn, Dane rolled 2 1s and a 6, and Glorfindel rolled like, it wasn't a 6, and so I did Lord of the West to like a 4, and then I bannered to a 6.
Wow.
I didn't end up killing Dane because he passed all his fate. So then one more turn happened, and basically the exact same thing happened, but I didn't get a 6. So that was the end of the game because he was ordered, I think, and it ended up being 9-0 victory for me.
Let's go.
I had all of the objectives, and yeah, Kieran having Blinding Light really helped me out that game because he couldn't like target my mass amount of units. He could only kind of shoot at people, and eventually I got some cav over to his ballista, and then it was that no one was using it, so it was
That's alright.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's a good game. It was made to victory my way. Yeah.
Nice.
Your game
Good
too?
job. My game 2 was against the other Dean, who is from Tennessee, and he's very nice and super chill and very good at the game. And this is where I learned that Arnor is just insanely hard to deal with.
Yeah.
And it's, they're fight 4, so they're the same fight value as my guy, but he's got 50 models and 4 heroes. With plenty of might, all the heroes are fight 5 except for Malbeth, who just causes anyone within 6 inches to not get wounded on a 5 or a 6.
And heroes on a 4, 5, or 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the Legion.
Oh, I don't know if he was playing the Legion, but he didn't do it on 4s.
For heroes?
Yeah, he didn't. He only did it on 5 and 6. Well, to be fair, maybe I didn't win the heroes. Spoiler. I did not do well in this game because it was the capturing control, and I just kind of tried to be in like one line that was like relatively close to each other so that like I could support as needed, but I was too spread out, even though he was even wider spread out, 50 models, and he can easily do it. And Grima wasn't in the thick of it for most of it. I couldn't use him for getting objectives, so my magic wasn't working because I was casting low. When I was winning duels, I wasn't able to wound, even though I was wounding on 5s and 6s, but I just didn't roll 5s and 6s. because when I did, Malvith's rule didn't even really come into play. I think he maybe saved one wound once. Yeah, like it wasn't even an effect. I just rolled bad. So in addition to rolling bad, like I was getting slaughtered so bad, I knew my only chance was if I was able to get Saruman to like get a kill. So I was charging Saruman in. Like I was so desperate because I knew I had no chance.
Yeah.
So, and like I could not get any heroic combats off. It was a totally just ineffectual attempt, and I actually conceded. The game was still going, but I had 7 models left and he had 37.
Yeah.
Saruman was dead, Grima was dead, Lurtz was my only hero left, and he was like not close to any kind of contesting a objective, and he had all 5 objectives, and I hadn't hit Arvidui, his leader.
Yeah.
So I conceded. I was like, this is not happening. So 12-0, or 0-12, I should say, for me.
Yeah.
So that was pretty tough.
Yeah, that's rough, man. I didn't realize that you were even charging Saruman.
Dude, I was desperate.
Yeah, no,
it was
fair.
bad.
Man. Yeah, that's rough.
What are you gonna do?
Good segue into my game 3.
Oh,
I
no.
also played against Arnor.
It's bad,
It
right?
was like 47 models, because he had the like the last king what is his name? He's the like ranger guy. Like he went and found.
Oh, or Arnorath?
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the video maybe.
Yeah.
But and he had him, so I think that's why he had less units than Ian did. But
By 3.
yeah, which is so.
There's so many of them.
Yeah, he also had a bunch of cav too. Like he had 4 or 5 cav also, and the cav are pretty gross. Like being
They're bad.
fight 4, like,
Yeah.
and they basically have lances. So,
Yep. So they get that +1 to wound.
Yeah. So
Even though they're strength 3, like they're still killing so
it's
much.
gross. So, we were playing retrieval, so capture the flag, and him and I, we just met in the middle, really, like turn 2 basically, and I tried to have my cav Minister flank, and 7 of my 8 Knights of Minister died in 1 turn.
Oh my god.
Because I
dude.
lost priority, so I didn't have, and Arnor wasn't good enough, like in a good position to really get a good heroic move.
Yeah.
So they got the charge. They had fight value on me, and they just slaughtered them. Like it was rough. Then it was a huge slogfest in the middle of just elves versus Arnor. I was winning a lot of fights, but I just was not killing enough. And when I would, I think his Malbeth saves, it was like maybe 40 to 50% of the time. Like it was actually, he was doing pretty well for his saves.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty rough. My plan was to use Glorfindel to run around the back to get the objective because he has expert rider, so he could just pick it up.
Yeah. Smart.
But he had a really good choke point that I couldn't get through. What I should have done is maybe called a heroic move with Glorfindel and gone around this objective piece, which is what I ended up doing when I finally got priority.
Yeah.
But I think if my game had gone 1 more turn, he would have been able to pick it up because he was like 3 or 4 inches away from it. I even tried to like heroic combat into it, but the way he positioned his own people, he just couldn't do it.
Sure.
So that one, I ended up getting broken, and then the first time we rolled for the game to end on a 1 or a 2, it was a 2. So the game ended. I couldn't get the objective. He had long gotten the objective, and he was starting to make his way. He was still on my side of the board, so it ended up being a 6-0 loss for me, major loss. But like I said, if it had gone 1 more turn, I probably would have been a minor loss. Maybe even like tied, because his movement might have put him into that like dead zone.
Yeah.
Where you don't get you either get less points or something. I don't remember how. That like center line of like 6 inches is weird when it comes
It is weird.
to that objective. I always forget how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, another major loss. So see me at the bottom tables tomorrow.
Okay, brother, I'm pretty close.
Yeah, I'm hoping to play more people that I know. I feel fine playing against people I don't know. It's just I always find it funner to play people I know. It's way more casual and chill.
I agree.
Your game 3?
My game 3 was against the other Smeagol Atlanta rep, Finnegan, who was running Defenders of Helm's Deep. I did not know how Haleth worked. I had no idea how that guy operated. Had I known, I would have played this differently from just where I put my models to start. But I had Grima attached to Theoden's warband, and I put him like 6 inches back because I was like, oh, I might put pressure on you, or I could go to the objective. I don't know. I was also playing Retrieval.
Yeah.
And God, I wanted to seize the prize, but he vetoed it. I wanted it so bad. But then he just swarmed Grima every turn, and Grima could not win a combat to break it up, and then I could not get priority to actually be able to leave afterward in any instance where I did. So he was just constantly trapping Grima, so Grima couldn't impact the combat with Theoden or anyone else. He couldn't go get the objective. He just sat there terrible the whole time.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate for me. But Haleth, the way he works is that if he's in combat, every Rohan model, friendly Rohan model within 6 inches gets +1 fight value. So for me, an Urkai player who's got the fight normally to not have it, I was like, holy crap. So I was just blasting him and shooting him, and I just couldn't kill him, and I eventually killed him because I blasted him into a wall. Just splat.
Yeah.
And then things just really kept going my way, and I'd finally gotten models over to help Grima, and I was going on the next turn to, assuming I got priority, get the objective because Grima was within distance to do it, and then Finnegan rolled a freaking 2 because we were broken, and the game ended.
Yeah.
So it was a draw, 1-1. We just only broke each other because he didn't hit Saruman, I didn't hit Theoden, neither of us had the objective. So, whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. And the suddenly ending, there's scenarios where I think it's fine. Like I think it's cool for ones where you're trying to hold like large portions of the field.
Yeah.
But ones where you're trying to get a specific objective, I don't know if I like them.
I don't like it either.
Particularly.
I think it should be quartering, period. I think it should always be quartering.
Okay.
That's my thought.
I think that's fair. We'll have to see what they do on the new edition.
Yeah.
They might change up. They might literally change all the scenarios. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
hope.
have to see.
Yeah, but
So-
that was our day 1.
Yeah, it was 2 major losses for me and a major win. Based on, I think I said my goal this morning, I want 2 wins, period. I still have 2 chances tomorrow to make that happen.
Yeah, you can do it.
I think I could. I think this list has the potential to do well.
Yeah.
It's just about, doing the damn thing.
For real. I ended with a minor victory, a major loss, and a draw. So I am aggressively average and have no chance of podiuming. So at this point, I'm shooting for 3 wins. If I get 2 draws and 2 wins, I will count that as 3 wins.
There you go.
So there is hope yet for my goal, but we will see what happens in day 2. So we will. Oh, we also got to do, aside from the games, we got asked to be part of an interview segment with the store just to learn more about the hobby.
That was cool.
That was really cool. And the guy was really nice.
So we did a cheeky little interview.
Yeah.
I think he said he's going to be posting a whole article about it on Level Up's website or something.
Yeah. So
look out for that, I guess.
yeah, maybe we'll post a little link when this video comes out. If the link is out, we'll update the video with the link when it does come out.
Check the video description. It might be there.
Yeah. So that was cool, and everyone liked our tables. Our tables are fun.
Yeah, I asked Sam, the guy who played first, because he played on relapsed.
Oh yeah.
I asked him how he liked it. He was like it's pretty good. We didn't actually use the houses that much. It's like I had just a really good choke point and stuck with it. So,
Nice.
but that's kind of the point of the pre-board, is that there's a lot of little choke points. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's fun. I also picked up some stuff from the head of Smeagol, David. I bought some stuff from him that he brought up here. The Quest of the Ring Bearer book.
Yeah.
And a cheeky little model that I'll secretly work on and then show it off later.
What the flick?
What the freaking heck? So, yeah, all in all, I'd say a good day.
I think it was a good day. It's also
Everybody was nice, too.
it's great to just get out and play your hobby.
Yeah.
With a huge group of people. 32 people in this tournament.
It's nuts. And everybody was so nice. Everyone I talked to, just like super, super chill and nice. I also, this is my first tournament where I know I have no chance of podiuming, so I feel super relaxed.
Yeah.
Now it's
No
like,
sweat.
I'm just going to play.
Yeah. We need to strategize tonight or tomorrow morning on what we need to do in game 4 to play each other in game 5.
Oh my god, I think I need to lose and you need to draw.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll play each other
Let's
game
go.
5. So instead of playing top table game 5, you'll get a battle report of middle to bottom table. Oh my god, at least we're not in the running for Wooden Spoon.
Yeah. That's
Which,
true.
honestly, it'd be nice to get a prize and a trophy, so Wooden Spoon would be pretty cool, especially because Ben made all the prizes,
Yeah.
which I'm sure there will be a video of to show them off.
Yeah, I did a little B-roll of them,
Yeah.
so we'll see.
At least we're gonna get dice. No matter what, we're getting
We're
dice.
getting dice, and there's some cool selection.
We-
of dice,
Everybody's getting dice, so we each have like 4 or 5 sets that we're like, that'd be pretty cool to get. That'd be pretty nice. So,
so we're gonna pick pretty late.
oh yeah, I'm sure the ones we want are gonna be gone by then, but whatever.
But anyway, we will see you in the morning or after all the games are done.
We'll do a little like how you feeling morning
This
day
morning,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So we will see you
When
in the
sun is
morning
up.
when the sun is up.
Maybe.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello,
Good morning.
It's morning. It's day 2. We're getting to level up. I felt a little icky last night, so I popped some NyQuil. So I'm feeling I feel way better health-wise, but I do feel a little dazed. So we'll see how that goes for the 4 hours of very strategic gameplay.
It's gonna be great, actually.
with many moving parts. I'm sure it'll be awesome. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I got home, ate some Mexican food, took 4 Advil, and went to sleep.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. They posted the matchups
Mm-hmm.
for this next round.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be going against Lee as Foot Rohan.
It was his birthday yesterday.
It was his birthday. I didn't realize.
I know, I didn't know it either. I brought him some Baron of Dice dice.
Oh, man, I didn't bring it.
That's okay.
Shit.
I mean, I did that today. Like, I'm gonna
Okay.
give it to him.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Yeah, no, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. The last time I played Lee, he kicked my ass. So, we'll see how this one goes. It's a different list for both of us, actually, because he was playing like a Lothlorien Cause of Doom list the last time I played, and I was doing, it was Dark Powers of Dol Guldur and Azog's Legion, but I only had Azog's Legion so that I could have Bolg as my leader with Master of Battle.
Nice.
And I was subbing for someone who dropped in the last tournament. That's the reason I even played that tournament. But yeah, we'll see. How are you feeling about your shot?
Yeah, so I've got Joe, who is playing the Battle of Fornost Legendary Legion, which is Rivendell, Minas Tirith, with Arnar. And I've played one practice game against them with Ben's army, because he's also running that list. And I feel like I have some counter capability to it. So depends on the scenario, depends on how he lines up, because really I'm just going to be trying to blast somebody into Glorfindel's Asphalloth horse, so that way he loses the 12-inch movement, and I'm just going to blow up Minas Tirith with my superior fight value, and then I'm just going to take Grima and keep him right by the heroes and force Earner to charge him every turn. And if I can do all of those things, theoretically, I should do well.
Yeah.
But who knows what's going to happen? Who knows how my dice will roll? Who knows how his dice will roll?
It's just the way the game is.
It's just the way the game is. So, I think I still have that lofty aspiration of 3 wins. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think if I got 1 more win, that'd be fine. If I got a win and a draw, that would also be fine. That would be better. That would equate to 3 wins. And of course, if I won the last 2 games, that'd be pretty cool. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
I'm looking for 1 win this today. Hopefully, I can pull it out.
It could happen.
It could. We'll see. It genuinely depends on the scenarios.
Yeah. So that's our plan for today, and we will catch you guys up on what happens.
Desperately wish there was a way for us to turn it off.
Yeah, same. Anyway, welcome to the outro video. I had it recording for the whole beeping. All right, so we finished the tournament and it was a lot of fun. I'll preface by saying that Iron Age has some really good Japanese beer.
Yes.
And so we're rocking and rolling after the game.
Mr. Krabs?
Yeah, that's why Ben's driving. Not because it's his car; he was driving the whole time. But so the end result, we'll do the same thing we did previously, where we go round to round.
Okay. Say
what happened. So do you want to start with round 4?
Yeah, sure. So it ended up being Contest of Champions against Foot Rohan. I didn't look at his list hard enough, so he vetoed Lords of Battle, and I was like, why would you have Theoden against Glorfindel? Like, leave that option open. Turns out it was Theodred, not Theoden, in the list, and Theodred hits harder.
Does he really? I don't know anything about Theodred.
He has throwing spears. I think he has more fate, but he also has Haleth, so he gets like a +1 to his fight value.
Dude, Haleth is so annoying.
Yeah, Haleth is pretty tough.
Oh my gosh.
So it ended up being a minor loss to me, I think, because it was we both were broken, I believe, but Theodred got 2 more kills than Glorfindel did.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it was because I lost a lot of priorities because he had so much more might than me, and so Glorfindel couldn't charge, and Glorfindel really needs extra dice. Like, he's strength 4 is tough wounding. Like, I was wounding base Rohan guys on 5s, so 3 dice trying to get a 5 is not great.
He does have Lord of the West, though.
He does, and that did actually help me a couple times, but just couldn't do it. It's like he had, I think, 8 kills. I had 6 kills. Like, it was actually kind of low kill count too.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
But no, it was a great game. I love playing Lee. It's my second time ever playing it.
I'm so envious. I wish I'd gotten to play Lee.
Yeah,
he's so fun.
But yeah, it was minor loss my way, but still a good game.
Nice.
Your game 4?
My game 4 was against this dude named Joe from Florida, and he was really nice. And it was Lords of Battle, and he started off in the corner getting Círdan's. He was playing the Battle of Fornos, same list as Ben, with Círdan and Glorfindel and Earner, and he spent a couple turns getting shots off. I was ahead for a lot of it, but then the last turn, I forgot to might up my last Sorceress Blast, because I knew it was going to be the last turn, so it was on a 5, and I forgot to mite it before he rolled. So he rolled, and he got a 5, and he blocked it. But if I'd remembered to mite it up, I would have blasted him Aarner back. Lurtz would have lived, and then he wouldn't have gotten 4 extra wounds. He beat me by 1 wound at the end in Lords of Battle, but we were both broken, so it was a minor loss. I will say Grima got a kill on Círdan, which was crazy.
Yeah.
He charged him the last turn after passing his courage check, and just slaughtered, which was crazy. That was my first time ever getting a kill with Grima, and he got it on a hero who still had all of his wounds and fade.
So you failed his fate?
Yeah, no, I mean I got 3 wounds, so it didn't matter.
Oh, fuck, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, Grima went hard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. So shout out Grima. But yeah, it was really close. I made a clerical error that lost the game, but I feel like I played it fairly well, all things considered.
Yep.
Other than that, so that was my game 4, and then game 5.
Game 5. Fuck, what did I do for game 5?
I can do my game 5
Yeah,
anytime.
dude, I'm fucking blanking. It was like 2 hours ago, and I feel like I'm an insane person. What the hell is happening?
That's okay. Well, technically it started 5 hours ago? No, when did we start? 2? So it would have been 6 hours ago.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah. So my game 5, maybe we'll cut that. Maybe we'll keep it. We'll probably keep it. We'll probably keep it. My game 5 was against the Smithy 3D, or the 3D, what's this? The Smithy 3D.
I think it's the Smithy 3D.
The Smithy 3D is the
put a
channel.
link.
We'll put a link to
He's
his.
fucking sweet,
He's so fun, nice. Oh my gosh, he's such a great guy. But we played Hold Ground. I was playing against the not Return of the King, but it was Army of the Dead allied in with Minas Tirith. And of course it's Maelstrom. So he started on one side, I started on one side, and Grima was over there making trouble. It deterred him from calling Heroic March because he didn't want to burn Aragorn's might. And I was able to march up with Lurtz to just create a barrier. And then we were playing on Ben's Bree board, which was great because there was just this massive, it was a pretty big, building gap that turned into a giant chokehold where I was able to block out most of his guys and break him. And it just, I had a wall up. I had Grima by Aragorn and King of the Dead and Anborn, whatever his name is, the Minas Tirith hero who's a ranger.
I know who you're talking about,
Yeah. And I broke him. I killed him. I had twice as many guys in at the end, so I won. I got my major victory, which resulted in me having every imaginable outcome for the tournament with a minor win, a major win, a minor loss, a major loss, and a draw.
And that literally put you
in 16th out of 32nd place. Yes,
maybe because the BCP was weird.
BCP was weird. I'm pretty sure I'm still 16th though, even after shifting stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I was the dead middle of the tournament.
It's so funny that you got every result and you're the dead center.
Yeah, it's insane. So yeah, the most middling player award went to me, if there was such an award, but no, that award did not happen.
I do remember my game now.
Oh,
so
walk us through it.
I played against Cody, very nice.
Oh, that's right, Arnor.
Yes, I played Arnor for the second time this tournament.
Brutal.
I did get some redemption because I won the game.
Let's go. What was the scenario?
It was a minor win. It was heirlooms of ages past.
Right.
So we put them all down, and we checked 3, 4 of them maybe, and the last one that the fourth one that we checked was Glorfindel checking it because he has expert rider, and he rolled a 6. So Glorfindel had it, and then basically I got slaughtered by Arnor once, so I just had to do that again. So basically I just charged everyone into it, and even when it wasn't smart for me to roll an attack like I should have shielded, I was rolling attacks so that he would quarter me. I ran Glorfindel into a corner, and then he broke through a line and started getting over there because he obviously knew that once he quartered me the game would end. So it got to the point where he was like, he started shielding a lot so that he wouldn't quarter me. but unfortunately, for him, I like put Glorfindel into somebody, did a heroic combat to move him 12 inches away, which put him further away from people, and then I charged people who couldn't shield. Like I charged cavalry units and I charged his banner that didn't have a shield, and so ultimately that resulted in him quartering me, and the game ended. So he quartered me, but I had the relic, and we both had banners left, so it ended up being a 7-3 victory my way.
Nice.
So I got my 2 wins. I feel pretty good about that overall for the tournament.
Yeah, I learned a lot mechanic-wise about the game that I think I will carry over, assuming it works in the new edition.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but I feel like I became a better player as a result of doing this tournament, so I learned a lot. I'm excited to see what the new edition will hold and how that will impact tournaments. Shout outs to our tournament organizers, Nick and Alex, who did a fantastic job. They had tournament packets out. I don't know if we talked about this, but they had like, they not only printed out like a packet that had a breakdown of every pool in the match play guide, but they also had everyone's army list printed out twice with trackable might, will, fate, wounds, and a description of every spell, army roll, everything, special rule.
Army had. For people, it's like you had your own for reference, but you also gave one to your opponent so they could just see all your stuff
and track your stuff. So they had this incredibly well planned out tournament that mitigated a lot of questions for them. It was very smart.
I think it did, because I mean, if there was a special rule that someone wasn't sure about, it was listed right there. Like, and also, I think helped keep people honest with their stuff.
Yep, for sure.
Because I think you had a lot more. I didn't do this personally for any of my opponents, but I think you had a lot more people like checking off their opponent's might and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't really do that, so maybe I got one over, but I don't think so. Everyone I played was super nice anyway, so I doubt it.
That's good. Yeah, so they did an amazing job, and it was a blast. Of course, Ben and I did not play each other. We did not podium. We also didn't get best sport. We didn't get best painted, but we did have a fun time. We did get some Baron of Dice, so shout out Baron of Dice. I got the dice set that I wanted, which I'm very happy about.
I also got the dice that I wanted.
So it all worked out.
I provided trophies, so they let me pick a second set of dice.
Let's go.
I ended up getting I think it's supposed to be Doggle Dur. I think that's
because it's like the 3 building kind of thing.
I think so, yeah. That's
it's like the signal tower. Is that what it's supposed to be?
I don't know if it's a signal tower, but it's related to Azog somehow, or like the Doggle Dur. Like I think it looks like Doggle Dur personally. It's a weird one.
Yeah.
But
maybe you post a picture.
Yeah, I'll put a
picture here.
Like, boop.
Pop. Bang bang.
But yeah, and then I grabbed some Gandalf dice that was left over.
Oh yeah.
So
that's what's up. Yeah, and I got dice that I won't describe yet because I still got a secret army that I'm working on. So TBD there. But yeah. Overall, great experience. I could have played better. I will play better next time.
Yeah.
So.
This wasn't the year of sweat.
This was not the year of sweat. This was the year of fun, learning, chill. And next year, I think it's going to be a combination of both, too. Because we're going to keep doing a lot of narrative stuff.
Yep.
And also try to get into more tournaments. And also, I think there are going to be a lot more Atlanta tournaments.
I think so. Yeah. Even if they're just small local tournaments.
Yeah, I think there'll be a lot more small ones. I mean, I'm going to host just a private one for the 5 of us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, lots to come. So, thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks for being our friends and allies. And we will see you in the next one. Peace. Whoa. And then you'll show the PDF as we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, are we cooking?
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Cooking with a wall.
Hello.
Hello.
We
set may look similar to a video that you'll see in the future.
That's right. Your kids will love it. You're not ready for it yet. So we are going over the winning lists at the Goblin Gobble, which was a very fun tournament.
It was.
Good way to say goodbye to the most recent edition before we move into the new edition in 2025.
It's probably the last time you'll see this army book.
That's right. We'll be popping up with the new one very soon.
Very soon.
Not soon enough.
No.
Could not be soon enough.
I know.
Holy crap.
Every day I get more excited.
We're both getting the starter box.
Literally.
Okay, so in third place at the tournament was Tim Little, Goblin Gobble, and he was running Angmar. And you'll see the list
Right
somewhere.
there.
Yeah.
It's on the screen right now, actually.
Yeah, we're not even in it. We're just embodied voices. So he was running, the Witch King of Angmar with Crown of Morgul, Fellbeast, lots of Might, Fate, and only 4 extra will with Angmar Orcs with Shield, Shield Spear, Banner, and a Deadmarsh Spectre. He had the Shadow of Rudar, the new hero, with same accoutrement of Angmar Orc Warriors, but he did also have a werewolf. And those werewolf models look very cool. Also, did you see his Witch King? It was the pink one.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought his was really cool because
really
I never see it like that. Sick paint jobs make games more exciting.
They do.
They're not as true to the lore, but they're fun.
Whatever. They're so
and
fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that.
It could never be me. I'm too much of a stickler
No,
for my paint
I'm
jobs.
not brave enough.
Literally
That's me.
not. Yeah.
It's not that I don't think it looks cool. It's that I don't think I can do it.
Yeah,
I cannot execute.
That's how I feel.
Next up was a Barrow White, which we're now quite familiar with.
I know all about that.
Yep, we learned about that, and you'll see that later. Leading orcs, and he had a werewolf and a wild warg. And then there was another Barrow White with what looks like the exact same list. So 4 orc warriors with shield, 2 with spear, 1 werewolf, 1 warg. And he was kicking ass.
Yeah, I didn't get to play him.
We never got high enough table to play the people who were top.
We did not. At all.
Not even close.
Losing game 1 puts you on the bottom tables for sure.
Yes.
So.
So true. So true. So that was Tim's list. So good job, Tim.
Yeah.
Next up was Weston Link, who, guess what army he was playing with in second place?
Based on that tournament, was he one of the Arnor lists?
He's also Angmar.
Angmar? Oh my god,
So we
really?
had 2 Angmars.
I can't believe one of those Arnors was not in the top 3.
Yeah. Well, I think, good Ian. He placed, I think it was 4th or 6th or something.
Oh, okay. He was up there.
Yeah, Arnor did do well also.
Yeah.
But no, Weston Link, he was running Angmar. He had 3 warbands, and he was running it differently. He had Witch King of Angmar, Crown of Morgul, Fellbeast, Might, Will, Fate, a smattering of Angmar Orcs, and a Deadmarsh Spectre. He's got the banner in that warband.
Yeah, that makes
He was running Gullivar.
Oh, he's the one that had the proxy Gullivar. It looked very cool.
I loved his proxies.
hope...
Oh, was he the one with the bent over Witch King on the Fellbeast?
Yeah.
Oh, that one was so
it's
cool.
so fucking sick.
Oh my god.
If I can find a video from the tournament, I'll put it here. If not, I'll try to find the proxy.
Just imagine, it's not up, it's
yeah, the Fellbeast was hunched over.
Yeah.
It was very sick.
It's I am deformed, you are deformed. And it is ugly, and it is ugly. Copyright strike. But yeah, Gullivar was just leading, 10 orcs. With one of them had a bow, that's funny.
Okay.
And then there was a Barrow White warband that had orc warriors and a Deadmarsh Spectre. So Angmar, very competitive.
Yeah.
The terror is terrible.
is crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
So gotta watch out for that. I just played one of my first games with the host of the Witch King Legendary Legion today with Ben.
Yeah.
And dude, he's cracked. It was a bad matchup in a bad
fair,
scenario.
I'm playing Numenor, and the scenario we're playing Blitz game.
Yeah.
And if you haven't looked that up, you should. It's cool. But the scenario we were playing was literally leader kills, and I was
so
Numenor.
He just started black dart blasting
with a Numenor captain as the opponent in that scenario.
It was not a good matchup.
No.
It was tough. But that was number 2. So congrats, Weston. And then Joshua Nichols was our number 1. And what do you think he was running?
Wasn't he with the Bears?
The Bears. You're absolutely right. Bears are nasty.
Yeah.
If you want to win, play the Bears.
Yeah.
Because they won Quest to Stony too, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bears are so crazy good. And it's nuts that they are that good with the with the Bjornings having like D4,
Mhm.
like it's just that when they kill
Yep.
hard.
They're
like,
nuts because they're burly. They're strength 5, 5,
Yeah,
5.
like,
2 attacks.
They're
The bears are huge.
they're
They ignore wounds.
they're wounding trees on like 4s
Yeah.
somehow.
They don't pay taxes. It's crazy.
They literally
They
live
take
in the
what's in your
woods.
picnic basket. They have to be stopped.
Oh,
They're
God.
eating the dogs. Sorry. So he was running. Bjorn was his leader, of course, with 5 Bjornings, and then 3 Bjornings that had swapped the hand and a half axe for great bow. So we had some shooting. And great bows are strength 4, 24
Yeah,
inches.
they're
So
disgusting.
that is nasty. And then Grimbjorn was running 5 Bjornings and then 2 Bjornings that swapped their hand and a half axe for great bows. So, for a 17 model list at 700 points, it goes hard.
Yeah, winning the tournament. I have Beorn and Grimbeorn proxies that I would really like to bring out, but I don't want to be that guy that brings bears to a tournament.
Maybe do it for like a chill and cool.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
something. Not to say that we have anything against Josh
no,
Nichols
no.
or
He's great.
Rodney Beer. He's really nice.
He's super nice.
Yeah, he and his brother are both really nice.
Nothing against that. Just like, guys, I made the proxies owl bears.
Yeah, which is just fun.
Yeah, it's just
That's
so
cool.
fun.
But I don't know if there's any bear list that is as goofy looking as our friend Alex's, who has the Donkey
The
Kong
Donkey
bears.
Kong. If you look at
Quest of Stoneleigh.
the Quest of Stoneleigh video, he had the Donkey Kong bears. They're
They're
sick.
so funny.
I love
I
it.
think they're gonna be featured in the level up interview.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
probably.
they were shown off in that.
Yeah,
They're just funny.
we'll have that linked below
Yeah.
at some point.
But anyway, that was the Goblin Gobble.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel? It's been like
Oh, it's
2
been
weeks.
quite a while. Yeah.
2 weeks after it.
Yeah, I definitely learned a lot from it.
Mhm.
I learned new mechanics of the game that I didn't really get.
Yeah.
And I learned about different armies
Mm-hmm.
that I hadn't played against.
True. That was your first time playing against Arnor, right?
First time against Arnor,
Yeah.
first time against Defenders of Helm's Deep.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot about both of them. And I think that going into 2025, I'm going to feel like a much more confident player,
Okay.
knowing how the game works.
That
Until
makes
they
sense.
change the rules and I have to relearn everything.
Yeah. Well, but at least everyone's starting at that
That's true.
point.
That's true.
I don't know that the rules are going to change that much.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be more user-friendly.
I think so.
Yeah, but we have so many events coming up
we
in
do.
2025
We
in
have a lot
Atlanta.
of events.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Callie's excited about it. Y'all should be excited. So, catch us in 2025 doing a lot more events, hosting events, videos about events,
Yep.
maybe breaking down lists from other events that happen.
I
Who
think.
knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some big ones. Maybe we'll go over the Nova results.
Oh
Even
yeah.
though we're not going to go.
We're not gonna go.
But, spoiler, we're not going to
We're not going there. Yeah, I got 3 losses at this tournament. I'm not going to Nova.
Nah, I don't want to get smoked.
Uh,
Unless I learn the meta and I become super slutty.
maybe.
Maybe I'll take it all. I'll go for gold.
2027.
My doctor says I have 2027 vision. I see in the 5th dimension.
I've already plotted your demise.
That's right. You're playing MESBG. I'm playing
4D in this BG.
I'm just bringing a sword into a game shop. I'm the quiet gamer. The store says don't come in tomorrow.
I actually gave Arnor a gun.
Oh my god. Okay.
We've been playing for a while.
This has been a long day. I've been playing since 11 a.m.
Yeah.
today. So
Oh.
it's
Okay.
been nuts. Okay.
Well,
thank you guys for watching.
thank you.
If you've stayed this long.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad if you clicked off. To be fair.
It's okay.
But
Thanks
yeah.
for hanging with us, and we will see you next time.
bye.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Max Verstappen.
Oh, shit.